Did you know your cat could live a healthier, more active life using ingredients already sitting in your kitchen? Every day, thousands of owners spend a fortune on vet visits and supplements without realizing the most powerful solution is in their pantry. Today, I'm sharing 14 foods that can genuinely transform your cat's health. Number 7 is so unexpected, most vets will never bring it up. Every fact coming up could change your cat's life for good. If you find this useful, hit the like button right now and subscribe to the channel. Turn on the notification bell. We post fresh cat health content every single week, and you don't want to miss it. Sardines packed in water, not oil, not brine, are one of the most concentrated natural sources of omega-3 fatty acids you can give a cat. For felines, omega-3s are not optional, they are a physiological necessity. They reduce chronic inflammation in joints, skin, and organs, improve coat density and shine, and support brain and eye development, especially critical in kittens. A study from Colorado State University's Veterinary Teaching Hospital found measurable improvements in coat quality and inflammatory markers in just 6 weeks of regular supplementation. One small water-packed sardine, 2 to 3 times per week. No oil, no salt. Plain canned pumpkin, 100% pure, zero additives, is one of the most efficient digestive tools in feline nutrition. Its soluble fiber absorbs excess liquid during diarrhea and adds bulk and moisture to ease constipation. One food solving 2 opposite problems. It also delivers beta-carotene that converts into vitamin A, directly tied to vision, immune function, and skin integrity. Researchers at Tufts University's Cummings Veterinary School noted dietary fiber as one of the most consistently deficient nutrients in commercial cat food. 1 teaspoon mixed into their food daily. Eggs are the gold standard reference for protein quality in veterinary nutrition. Cats are obligate carnivores. They cannot synthesize essential amino acids on their own, and must get every single one from food. 1 egg provides all of them. It also delivers biotin, a B-complex vitamin that acts directly on coat and skin health. If your cat sheds excessively or has a dull, brittle coat, biotin deficiency is often the hidden cause. Critical warning: always cook them. Raw egg whites contain avidin, which actively blocks biotin absorption and cancels the benefit entirely. Scrambled or hard-boiled, no seasoning. 3 times per week mixed into their regular food. If you could add only 1 food from this entire list, make it this one. Homemade bone broth is a high-powered functional food for sick, recovering, or senior cats. When your cat refuses to eat after surgery, it gets them eating again. When joints deteriorate, it helps rebuild them. When the gut lining is damaged by antibiotics or stress, it starts to repair it. It is rich in collagen, glucosamine, chondroitin, and glycine, the compounds that reconstruct joint cartilage, seal a leaky gut, and cut systemic inflammation. Being liquid, it also fights the silent chronic dehydration most domestic cats live with daily. Simmer chicken bones 12 to 24 hours with water and apple cider vinegar, never onion or garlic, both toxic to cats. 2 to 4 tablespoons daily. Almost no owner thinks to give their cat blueberries, and that's a significant oversight. They are loaded with anthocyanins, compounds that neutralize free radical damage at the cellular level, slow aging, and strengthen immunity. A study in the Journal of Animal Physiology and Animal Nutrition showed measurable improvements in immune response markers in cats receiving antioxidant supplementation. For older cats that seem less energetic or more prone to illness, 2 to 3 blueberries a day can make a real, visible difference within weeks. They also deliver vitamin C for tissue repair and vitamin K for blood health, washed, whole, or lightly mashed, mixed into food. If your cat moves stiffly after rest, shows visible joint discomfort, or has noticeably slowed down, this food may be exactly what has been missing. Turmeric contains curcumin, one of the most extensively studied natural anti-inflammatory compounds in the world. A 2014 study in a veterinary journal found curcumin produced effects comparable to certain pharmaceutical drugs used for animal joint pain without the dangerous side effects of long-term conventional use. Key warning: curcumin alone has very poor absorption. It must be paired with black pepper. Piperine boosts curcumin absorption by up to 2,000%. Without that pinch of pepper, turmeric barely works. A 1/16 of a teaspoon of turmeric powder with a tiny pinch of black pepper in their food daily. This is the one that surprises everyone. because for years it has been repeated that cats are lactose intolerant and dairy will upset their stomach. That's true for conventional dairy. Plain Greek yogurt is completely different. During fermentation, live bacterial cultures consume and break down the vast majority of the lactose, leaving a food most cats tolerate without issue. What remains in high concentration are the live probiotics that directly transform gut health. About 70% of your cat's immune system lives in the gut. When that balance is disrupted by stress, antibiotics, or poor diet, the effects appear everywhere: allergies, infections, and low energy. Plain Greek yogurt only, no xylitol, 1 teaspoon daily. It is no coincidence that cats go wild for the smell of salmon. Their instincts signal something the body urgently needs. The EPA and DHA in cooked salmon are the most bioavailable form of omega-3s that exist. Unlike plant-based sources, which cats convert extremely inefficiently, these fatty acids are absorbed and used immediately by every cell. They reduce the skin inflammation behind excessive shedding and dullness. Within 4 to 6 weeks of regular feeding, the coat becomes noticeably thicker, softer, and more vibrant. Non-negotiable rule: always cook it. Raw salmon can contain parasites that are seriously dangerous for cats. Steamed or baked, no condiments, no garlic, no onion. 1 to 2 small pieces, 2 or 3 times per week. You already know Greek yogurt does great things for your cat's gut. Kefir multiplies those benefits exponentially. Greek yogurt contains between 2 and 7 beneficial bacterial strains. Kefir, a fermented drink with centuries of history in Eastern Europe and Central Asia, can contain up to 61 distinct strains of live bacteria and yeasts. More strains means a more diverse microbiome and faster recovery from any digestive disruption. A study in the Journal of Animal Physiology found measurable microbiome improvements in just 14 days, plus reduced inflammation and better coat condition. For cats that recently finished antibiotics, kefir is the most powerful natural rebuilding tool available. Plain, unsweetened only. 1 teaspoon daily. Store this right now because it is the food you want in your home before you need it. And when you need it, you will need it immediately. Plain coconut water, no added sugar or preservatives, is the most complete natural hydration solution for cats. It contains potassium, magnesium, calcium, sodium, and phosphorus, the 5 electrolytes the feline body needs for fluid balance, muscle function, and kidney performance. Cats that eat mostly dry kibble live in mild chronic dehydration that quietly damages the kidneys over years. A review from the American Holistic Veterinary Medical Association compared its electrolyte profile to veterinary oral rehydration fluids, 2 to 3 tablespoons over food for sick or dehydrated cats. Small size, massive impact. 1 teaspoon of chia seeds contains more omega-3s than most fish oil supplements, plus calcium, phosphorus, magnesium, and a broad antioxidant profile supporting bone density, joint integrity, and cellular health long-term. What makes them unique? When they meet water, they form a hydrogel that slows digestion, stabilizes blood sugar, and prevents energy spikes and crashes, common in cats eating high-carbohydrate commercial diets. For cats prone to blood sugar swings, this has real clinical relevance. Never feed them dry. They expand in the stomach. Always soak first. 1/4 teaspoon in 2 teaspoons of water for 10 minutes, then mix the gel into their food. This food stirs debate, which is exactly why you need the actual science instead of internet myths. Spinach contains iron, folate, vitamin K, and vitamin C, nutrients that support blood health, bone strength, immunity, and cellular repair. For cats with low energy or compromised immunity, it can be genuinely transformative. Yes, it contains oxalic acid, but UC Davis researchers confirmed the amount needed to cause kidney harm is astronomically larger than any cat would eat normally. Exception: if your cat has existing kidney disease or a history of urinary crystals, skip it and consult your vet. Steaming reduces oxalic acid by about 30%. 1 teaspoon of steamed, cooled spinach 2 to 3 times per week. This is the one that confuses most owners because cats lack sweet taste receptors and seem to have no interest in fruit. But banana delivers benefits that have nothing to do with flavor. It is rich in potassium, magnesium, and vitamin B6, 3 nutrients that work together to support heart function, muscle recovery, and neurological signaling. After intense play, your cat's muscles rapidly deplete intracellular potassium, causing faster fatigue and slower recovery. A small amount of banana replenishes it, For the same biological reason, athletes eat it post-workout. Vitamin B6 also supports serotonin synthesis, the neurotransmitter of calm and emotional stability. 2 thumbnail-sized pieces, 2 to 3 times per week. Never a whole banana. We saved one of the most underestimated foods for last, and once you see why it belongs here, you will grab it on your next grocery run. Carrots are one of the most effective natural dental tools available for your cat, and almost nobody uses them this way. When a cat chews a raw carrot, the firm fibrous texture mechanically scrapes plaque and tartar off the teeth. It's the same principle as a toothbrush, but natural and edible. Dental disease affects over 70% of cats older than 3, and, untreated, leads to infections that spread to the kidneys, heart, and liver. A University of Edinburgh study confirmed cats consuming raw vegetables regularly had significantly lower rates of dental disease. Carrots also deliver beta-carotene that converts to vitamin A, essential for vision, immunity, and coat health. 1 small raw carrot stick daily. Be patient if they need time to investigate it first. Every single food on this list has one thing in common. They all work. Which ones deliver results fastest depends entirely on your cat's situation, their age, health history, and what they are dealing with right now. So I want to hear from you. What is the one thing about your cat's health you wish you could change starting tomorrow? Drop it in the comments. If this video was useful, give it a like, subscribe to the channel, and hit the bell to get content like this every week. See you in the next one.